And welcome back to another week of Fate Extra. And man, every time I do like these extra recording sessions, and I record like 2 weeks in advance, it's interesting to always come back because I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I do know what we're doing though because I watched the last episode, and it's time to peek into the nurse's office. So go ahead and hop back in good old Fate Extra land and listen to the music. Hopefully everybody's staying safe with the coronavirus or COVID or whatever you want to call it. I know that it's like getting rough for a lot of people or a lot of countries. I know Italy's like really, really bad off. Not saying the other countries are not any better. But boy, is it spreading like wildfire. Here where I'm at, I've said it a few times. Oh, no, Seba. I wonder where she is. We got a nice little portrait, though. I guess we're just going to leave. Where I'm at, though, there's only been one case so far down the road, which is kind of worrisome. Other than that, though, there hasn't been a whole lot. Obviously, Georgia's got one of the bigger airports in Atlanta, so Atlanta's getting hit pretty bad with it, in the U.S. at least. But luckily I'm further away from Atlanta than, others. I guess we'll go ahead. I guess we should start on the third floor. You say, was your servant able to fully recover from their injuries? The best way to heal a servant? You idiot. I can't speak of such things in public. I've also been told to talk to Sakura when the time comes, when we head that way. So I will make sure to do that. As soon as we check our good old-fashioned multimedia room, yeah, nothing. Okay, Ronnie's not here either. Probably died or something. No one really cares. But yeah, hopefully, just as a word of advice, definitely stay safe. Recording, obviously, because I record solo for the majority of my stuff, with the exception of like when I stream on Mondays with Eno and Def. I don't have to worry about not making videos. So, my recording schedule is going to stay the same. I'm actually thinking, I don't know if I will or won't. I guess you guys will know like Tuesday if it ended up happening or not. Of starting a new series that involves more of a Fate Grand Order type thing. Because I was looking, and there's not a whole lot of just straight up Fate Grand Order like story videos. And it might be just because I just finished Babylon, which, if you aren't watching the Babylon anime, definitely watch it, because the last episode just came out today, and it was phenomenal. Also, they confirmed that they're working on Solomon. So, part of me was thinking, because I'm a fat whale, and have access to, like, all the servants and everything like that, start uploading, like, the story chapters of the Fate Grand Order, because you can do that to my room, and then start, like, I don't know, on Thursdays or something, record the interludes and stuff for servants that people might not have access to, because I've done every one of the interludes, with the exception of Angry Matthews and, who else was it? Enkidu's currently, because I've been busy farming Saber Wars, which is another thing entirely. When I went to get supplies from the nurse's office, Tosaka shut me out. What's she doing inside? What is she doing inside indeed? I think I'll prod the library until I hear from Ren. I'd better make the most of what time still remains. As I come to the bookshelf with more information, the presence of some unseen person distracts me. This better not have locked us out of seeing Ren. If so, I will restart. I will reload. Oh, hello. The source of that voice could only be Leo. I wonder what he wants from me. I have come to bid you farewell, as I hear your next opponent is my brother. Jackass. I'm gonna murder your brother. Well, specifically his servant. Maybe. We could also be the ones that get murdered. I'm not 100% sure. His brother. Is he talking about Julius? Oh, you didn't know? He and I are stepbrothers. Of course, that has nothing to do with his participation in the Holy Grail War. His only reason for being here is to protect the next head of the Haraway family. I wonder what he means exactly by bid you for farewell. There's no way you'll win. With that in mind, I wanted to say farewells before your inevitable demise. Damn, the balls on this kid, how dare he? Our skill levels may be different, but I have no intention of just rolling over and dying. Some things can't be overcome through strength of will. My brother is simply too skilled for you to defeat. Pretty sure that's what every master has said so far, or every opponent we've said so far. And we've won, so, you know, we're batting pretty good odds, I would imagine. Also, main character, plot armor. That may be true, but even you can't predict how our battle will end. I can predict it. There are no absolutes, especially in this world. Yes, I suppose that you are right. There are no guarantees, even for him. I have no arguments to offer. Leo gives a little nod as if in his appreciation off to the limits us to the mortal face. But I don't think that nod was for me. It was for his brother Julius. If heaven sides against my brother, he is not one to fight it. However, that is a discussion for another time. In this case, I believe my brother will be victorious. But should he be defeated, it'd obviously be the result of bad luck, or perhaps he had no luck at all. Ooh, rolling those bad numbers on that D20, huh? Ooh. Never played D&D. I've talked about that a few times. I just know the rolling like something on a D20 is bad, or maybe your charisma check on a D20 failed, or I don't know what I'm talking about. Someone just humor me. Ha 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 ha. How can I be so pragmatic about the possibility or possible death of his own brother? Why wouldn't Leo wish for Julius to claim victory? No, I would never go as low as to wish for victory of any kind. That is not the way of the kings. As heartless as this may sound, my brother's victory or defeat would be of no consequence to me. His efforts will all be self-serving, and that effort doesn't benefit his lord, then it has no meaning. More to the point, his victory here will mean nothing, for I will be the sole survivor of this war. Eventually, he will die by my hand. Why then would I wish for his success in the preceding rounds? Although, if there's any consolation to be found, it'd be in the fact that he will have died for a purpose. My brother will be the foundation on which I will build my rule, from which the masses will benefit greatly. So this is how Leo sees everything. Like a pompous, arrogant prick. Got it. So these are the true thoughts of one who's been ordained to rule the world. I don't think he's going to rule the world. My business with you has now come to an end, so if you'll excuse me, I'll be going. I must have meaning to have a serious conversation with you. I've been meaning to have a serious conversation with you for quite some time now. Don't know what I was reading just then, but it wasn't that. As long as you believe that you'll survive until the end, farewells. Made now will be premature. We will probably meet again, should the chance present itself. Alright, go away, Leo. No one cares. And just as when they had when and he appeared. What? And just as they had when he appeared. Okay, that's a weird phrasing of a sentence. Stop doing this, game! Stop making me look like I can't speak. The sound of his footsteps managed to convey his regal bearing. I didn't need Leo to point out how much more skilled Julius is at combat than me. However, I have no intention on giving up. After all, I'm not in this alone. Alright, well, real quick. We're going to pull a quick Zeraldo. You guys won't notice anything from here, but I will make sure to cut the video. Okay, so, I'm back. You guys probably won't notice anything because I should have cut. If not, then, boy, that's going to be some really awkward silence. Turns out, don't go to the event with Leo. Go talk to Sakura. So we're here on the first floor now. I haven't done anything. Oh, hello there, Hakuno. As soon as Rin showed up, I was unceremoniously shown the door. I wonder what she's up to. I could have gotten fired for this. How am I supposed to do my job out here? I don't know. Peek? I know that I was told to stay out, but I'm Saber's master, and I can't help but be worried. What should I do? Oh. Well, there's clearly only one option. The choice is clear. As a master, the welfare of my servant should always come first. As I put my hands on the door, I feel a slight shock as if I was plugged into a socket. I crack the door open and peer inside. You know, you're actually kind of cute when you're flustered. Don't say things like that. I mean, this sort of thing, I can't really see anything. What is going on in there? If I open the door a bit more... This music fits. This music makes me think of a porno. Gonna be real. Don't know why. Like a stripper tease type thing. As I open the door, an incredible fragrance overwhelms my senses. The scene is impossible to define, but it somehow stimulates every fiber of my being. All of a sudden, what could that possibly... Oh, the good old Ren screams. What in the... Hakuno, don't tell me you were peeking in! I see flashing lights, and my body goes numb as I sink to the floor. My mind totally blank. I must have set off an incredibly powerful trap, but for an instant, I saw a naked, slender leg, and that's all Hakuno needed. I told you to stay out. If you peek in again, I swear I'll wipe every last memory of yours. Her anger washed over me like a wave. All I could think about was her leg and other... no, better not dwell on that. The next time I try to peek, I'll probably end up being fatal. I guess I'll go kill time in the library instead. Let's sigh. Alright, well, we're definitely absolutely going to try to peek. I put my hands on the door, but I stopped there. God knows what will happen to me if I get caught. I guess I'll go kill some time in the library. Look at Ren getting all flustered and awkward. Isn't she cute? If I were her, I would do more than... What in the hell? She definitely doesn't seem like herself right now. She's actually kind of creeping me out. So I think I'll just leave her alone for now. Alright. Well, seeing as how we're on the first floor, we're not going to go to the library, and we're going to go outside. The Tarkian Aster. It symbolizes remembrance. Oh, aren't you facing Kuzuki next? His eyes, no matter how many times I look at them, I never detect even a sliver of emotion. Ah, he's cardboard. I've dealt with a few cardboard coons in my day. Alkaline battery? Oh, yeah, I guess we can't do an alteration. Toko? Damn it, I can't concentrate. I should probably go grab some more of those horrid e-cigs. Okay, yep, same thing. Alright, first floor we go. Guess we can check out the commissary, too. While we're, you know, lone wolf. We already went that way. Don't know why we're going that way again. Anything? I saw Ren Tosaka earlier. She seemed kind of restless. It was so unlike her. What could she have been up to? Actually, scratch that. I think I know. Interesting. I also know. I saw it firsthand. We don't want to go that far. Speed up! Let's go outside. And hope we don't die. Hyperspeed, go! I am surprised you've made it. I don't know why I read this, but I read it as Leonard. Leonard, sorry, seems to fall into my traps and then just walk out of them. I don't know how to handle him. That reminds me, I saw Kuzuki headed for the multimedia room with something key-like in hand. I think it was something like a lapel badge. We can enter the multimedia room with that. Interesting. Should probably do that. Commissary. Can we buy anything? Hey, money buys all. Got it. Yep. Formal wear. So, we already have that on hand. I am going to buy this. I'm not going to put it in. But I was told that it makes you move faster in the arena. And only the arena. So, I mean, I guess it's not that big of a thing because I can just do that. We can turn into Sanic a little bit, but you know. Alright, I guess we'll go to the library now. I don't know why we're going this way. Oh, because this is where the library is. Alright. We've already seen all this, so I'm going to just skip through it real quick. Yeah, Leo, shut up. Yep, Regal Bearing, I remember that. Come meet Ren on the first floor. Alright. Sweet. I might have cut out that Leo dialogue as well. So, the second time around. We'll see. You know, I was struck by something about your opponent when I passed him in the hallway the other day. Your opponent is a lot shorter than I expected. I was surprised. Huh, is he? It's like the time you realize, like, you know, Charizard's only like 4'2". Actually, Charizard's 5'2", I'm pretty sure. You're aware that the Seraph is located on the moon, right? Yeah, the moon, as in outer space, home to a processor that far surpasses any on Earth. Don't you find that the teeniest bit romantic? Is it? I'm more amazed how they got the computer thingy up on the moon. That is the question you should be asking yourself, woman I can't remember your name on. That is not the way down. Oh, first floor. Hakuno, I'm finished. Yeah, you are. Just like the terminal said, when I reached the first floor, Rin is waiting for me. My servant is behind her. Ah, she got Baber, I see. How considerate of you to come get me, Praetor. The situation is now resolved, thanks to Rin. I bet it is. Unlike Saber, who looks refreshed, Rin appears somewhat tired. What's going on here? I wonder if something happened during the magical healing process. Oh, something went on, alright. Sheesh. She resisted so much and still managed to drain me. Oh, it's nothing. Drain you, huh, Rin? You know, a little drainage going on, I see. It's nothing. The ceremony went fine. As you can see, she's got fight in her again. Fully recovered. That's good. Yeah, because we were getting our butt handed to us in the arena. The nurse's office smells sweet. Maybe I should ask what they did in there for future reference. Do it, Hakuno. Do it. How boorish. You are too immature to handle the reality of it. Use your imagination if you must. Rin performed beautifully. True, my technique is superior, but you possess a certain natural grace. Hey, Saber, you promised not to say anything about it, didn't you? About what? More and more I find it difficult to understand exactly what in the world is going on, but... In any case, Hakuno, even though I told you not to be, you still were a peeping Tom. Oh, absolutely we were a peeping Tom. How could I not? I'm a master. I care what happens to my servant. So that's what they call it these days. You're lucky the trap didn't catch you. If you'd gone in, your electronic brain could have exploded. The trap was meant for the enemy, not you. Rin is pretty scary. I'm glad I didn't, interrupt her. All's well that ends well, though. Hopefully my servant won't need special treatment again. I'll let the details remain cloudy for now. I'm just happy that Saber is recovered. The enemy's eyes were malicious during his attack, but softened at the end. He is not all evil. Saber nods, satisfied. Well, I ought to thank Rin. She looks worn out. Well, whatever. It wasn't too much of an imposition, but I'm a bit tired. I'll rest for the remainder of the day.